Not this one. No, not that one. I suppose I'll have to sell the porcelain and buy you something new for the ball.
Do you think maybe I could go?
You.
And what would you wear? Your best rags? I do have one dress. It was my mother's favorite gown.
Let me see that. Wretched. Clorinda?
No! No! No!
Oh, don't cry, Ella. They're just cinders.
Oh, cinders on Ella. Cinderella. Oh, it's perfect. Cinderella.
Come, we have a ball to attend.
So as I was watching this sneak peek, I thought, why would the writers want to include Cinderella in the untold story arc? Because Cinderella's story has really been told, and it's also extremely well known. In fact, what happened here has happened in the 1950s movie and in the 2015 live action movie. So we've seen this play out, and then I thought, wait, they're not introducing us to a new storyline, at least in this particular moment. We have to wait to the episode to get the storyline. They're introducing us to the actresses who are going to be playing Lady Tremaine and the evil stepsisters. And I have to say, the stepsisters, they're doing an okay job. I need to see more. But I think the stepmother has it down pretty well, and I like it. So I really think that this sneak peek is more so a marketing ploy as opposed to, oh, here's some interesting plot, because I don't really have anything to discuss for plot, because this sneak peek told us how Cinderella got her name. In the 1950s movie, Cinderella got her name because that was her God-given name. In the 2015 movie, she got her name because she slept in the cinders. Here, she got her name because she's putting the dress that's burnt and she's getting cinders on her eyes, and so they're saying Cinderella. Like, it's just, they're picking on her, they're being mean, they're being abusive. We've seen this before. We've seen this happen with Cinderella, so that's not new, and that's not interesting, because I think it'd be more fun for us to see maybe Cinderella and the stepsisters either have like an actual argument, because that's one thing Cinderella rarely ever did, but it would be kind of out of character, but there's your once upon a time twist. Even the destruction of the dress we've seen before. In the 1950s movie, the stepsisters destroyed her dress. In the 2015 movie, the stepmother just ripped a little bit of the dress, but still, it caused Cinderella heartbreak. Here, the stepsisters burnt the dress. So again, nothing too untold. So I really think the whole purpose of this sneak peek is to introduce us to the actresses and to get the audience used to it, because, you know, we're going from Eleanor Audley, who was the voice of the stepmother, to Cate Blanchett, to this new actress, and I'm really curious what you guys have to say. In fact, during the live review, we're probably going to have to do a comparison of who played the stepmother best, because now we have 3 choices. So, speaking of acting, and I want to just talk about actresses for a second, Jessie Scarum plays Cinderella, and I think Jessie Scarum does a very nice job as Cinderella on Once Upon a Time. But I think the problem with Jessie Scarum on Once Upon a Time is she doesn't have a lot to do, because Cinderella, it's such a easy story to tell. So again, I'm very cautious as to what twist they're going to do, because, you know, we saw Cinderella have a gun, so clearly something very bad happened that will make her want to kill her stepsister. But I think Jessie Scarum does encapsulate Cinderella very well. Now, Elaine Woods is essentially what I would say everyone knows Cinderella as. It's the voice of Cinderella from the 1950s movie. She died in 2009, but she sang all the songs. She was fantastic, very sweet voice. And then Lily James played Cinderella. So I would say Elaine Woods is Cinderella. Like, she's the Cinderella that we should all know and love. And if you had to kind of compare and contrast Jessie to Lily James, and I think Jessie Scarum has it. I think Lily James, it's very it's Downton Abbey, which is what she's from. Like, that movie, the live action adaptation of Cinderella felt very Downton Abbey. Very, very great. I loved it. But I think Jessie Scarum is able to kind of encapsulate a real life Cinderella, what's going on. and I'm curious to see between the 3 actresses that I just noted which one you like the best. So I think the sneak peek is really to introduce us to the new characters, not so much to a new storyline that has yet to unfold. I thought the first sneak peek with Hyde was just so much more interesting, and I'm really curious to see what you guys have to say. So anyway, my thoughts are no new storyline. We've seen this. It's a little boring. What are the writers going to do? I have more questions than I have answers, and who do you prefer? So share your thoughts in the comments below. Thank you so much for checking out my review, and we'll talk soon. Bye, guys.